Welcome to your Cancer Daily Horoscope for June 7, 2025. As we explore the celestial energies influencing you today, get ready for a journey through the cosmic waters particularly significant for your sensitive and intuitive sign. As dawn breaks on this early June day, we find you in an introspective phase, Cancer. The sun is journeying through Gemini, illuminating your 12th house of subconscious processing and spiritual connection. This creates a period of meaningful inner work, just weeks before your birthday season begins. Your ruling planet, the moon, is traveling through fellow water sign Pisces today, creating a harmonious flow of emotional energy that feels both comforting and expansive. This moon placement activates your 9th house of higher wisdom, philosophy, and broader horizons. You're being cosmically nudged to look beyond your protective shell and connect with larger truths today. The Pisces-Cancer water sign alliance strengthens your natural intuitive abilities, making this an excellent day for meditation, dream work, or any practice that helps you access your inner wisdom. Emotionally, today carries a dreamy, reflective quality. You may find yourself revisiting memories or processing feelings that have been lurking beneath the surface. There's a gentle, healing energy supporting this emotional exploration, allowing you to release what no longer serves you without the usual resistance. Your empathy is heightened today, making you especially attuned to the unspoken needs and feelings of those around you. In your relationships, this translates to a day of deep connection and understanding. For attached Cancers, there's an opportunity to move beyond words into that psychic connection you naturally crave with your partner. The veil between you and your loved ones feels thinner today, allowing for heart-to-heart exchanges that don't always require verbal expression. For single Cancers, your magnetic emotional depth is particularly attractive now. You may find yourself drawn to someone who resonates with your spiritual or philosophical values rather than surface-level compatibility. Career matters take on a more philosophical tone today. You're less concerned with climbing the ladder and more focused on whether your work aligns with your deeper purpose. The Pisces moon forms a supportive aspect with Saturn, providing structure to your long-term vision while allowing space for intuitive guidance. This is an excellent day for creative problem solving, especially in healthcare, education, creative fields, or any work involving emotional support for others. Financially, there's a tension between practical concerns and spiritual values today. Mars in Leo is activating your 2nd house of resources and self-worth, bringing attention to material matters and possibly highlighting new ways to monetize your natural talents. However, the Pisces moon creates a challenging aspect with Mars, suggesting you need to balance material aspirations with spiritual fulfillment. Avoid impulse purchases today, as they may be attempts to fill emotional needs with material solutions. Your health is particularly connected to your emotional state under today's celestial conditions. The water sign emphasis highlights the importance of proper hydration and care for your lymphatic system. Gentle movement near water would be especially beneficial. Swimming, walking on the beach, or even a warm bath with Epsom salts could prove both physically and spiritually rejuvenating. Pay attention to your feet and immune system, as these are highlighted by the Pisces moon influence. Creatively, you're tapped into something larger than yourself today. Inspiration flows from deep, unconscious sources, particularly for artistic Cancers. Music, poetry, photography, or any creative expression involving emotional nuance receives cosmic support. What you create today carries healing properties, both for yourself and potentially for others. Don't rush to share what emerges. Allow it to develop fully in the privacy of your imagination. Your home, always important to nesting Cancer, becomes a sacred space today. Consider creating or refreshing areas dedicated to reflection, meditation, or creative practice. Small adjustments involving water elements, silver accents, or shades of blue can enhance the nurturing energy of your personal space. Decluttering also has spiritual benefits today, creating room for new energy to flow. As the day unfolds, Expect your emotional rhythm to flow like ocean waves. Morning brings dreamlike insights that may initially seem disconnected from practical concerns. By midday, you'll need to integrate intuitive knowledge with worldly demands. Afternoon offers productive hours for both practical tasks and creative pursuits. As evening approaches, the moon's aspect with Neptune intensifies, creating ideal conditions for meditation or quiet reflection. Looking ahead, today's contemplative energy serves as important preparation for your upcoming solar return. The insights you gain now provide valuable context for setting intentions during your birthday season, which begins in just a few weeks. Additionally, eclipse activity later in 2025 will activate the Cáncer-Capricorn axis, bringing significant developments in both personal identity and public role. Today's intuitive flashes may contain foreshadowing of these important life developments. Your lucky elements today include the color silver blue, reminiscent of moonlight on water, the number 7, which carries mystical significance aligned with today's date, and activities involving water, creativity, or compassionate service to others. Your sensitivity is your superpower today, Cancer, not a weakness to be overcome but a gift to be cherished. To make the most of today's cosmic energy, begin and end your day with brief meditation or conscious breathing. Carry or wear moonstone, pearl, or aquamarine to amplify your intuitive receptivity. Express gratitude for your emotional nature, and allow yourself periods of solitude to process the rich emotional information you're receiving. Remember, Cancer, the crab, your zodiac symbol, moves sideways rather than forward. Sometimes the most direct approach to today's opportunities may come through seemingly indirect paths. Trust the wisdom of your emotional body, the guidance of intuitive flashes, and the healing power of compassion, both for yourself and others, as you navigate this significant day in your astrological year. May the cosmic waters carry you toward greater emotional authenticity, creative expression, and spiritual connection. Until tomorrow, keep swimming with the celestial currents, dear Cancer. For Cancer, on June 7, 2025, the planetary positions create a fascinating cosmic landscape that particularly influences your emotional landscape and personal growth. The Sun continues its journey through Gemini, activating your 12th house of subconsciousness and spiritual connection. This placement creates a contemplative energy, inviting you to look beneath the surface of everyday experiences. You may feel more introspective than usual, with dreams and intuitive insights coming more frequently. The Moon, your ruling celestial body, finds itself in Leo on this day, illuminating your second house of personal resources and values. This creates an emotional pull toward security matters and highlights questions about what you truly value. Your emotional well-being becomes directly connected to your sense of stability and self-worth today. This lunar position encourages you to acknowledge your emotional needs around financial matters and personal talents. Mercury also resides in quick-thinking Gemini in your 12th house, creating a mental environment where your subconscious thoughts might find their way to the surface. This is particularly powerful for you, as it allows hidden knowledge to emerge, potentially through dreams, meditation, or moments of quiet reflection. Your mind is processing information beyond the conscious level, making this an excellent day for journaling or any form of personal expression that doesn't require immediate sharing. Venus graces your sign, moving through Cancer itself, blessing your first house of self and identity. This beautiful placement enhances your natural charm and makes you more magnetic to others. There's a gentle glow about you today that others find appealing. This Venus position also softens your approach to the world, helping you lead with compassion and nurturing energy, your natural Cancer strengths. Mars energizes your second house in Leo, creating dynamic tension around resources and pushing you to be more assertive about your needs and financial goals. This fiery placement might make you more territorial or protective of what's yours, but also gives you the courage to pursue greater financial security and abundance. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and opportunity, travels through Virgo in your third house of communication and learning. This position amplifies your capacity to express your ideas and absorbs new information. Your mind is especially fertile today, making it an excellent time for important conversations, learning endeavors, or writing projects. You might find yourself more curious than usual about the details of matters that would normally escape your notice. Saturn continues its transformative journey through Pisces in your ninth house of higher learning and belief systems. This creates a serious, structured approach to your philosophical outlook and educational pursuits. You're being asked to build a more disciplined framework around your beliefs and to question assumptions you've long held. This may feel challenging, but ultimately strengthens your worldview. Uranus in Gemini activates unexpected developments in your 12th house of the subconscious. This revolutionary planet brings sudden insights and perhaps even disruptions to your inner world. Hidden matters may suddenly come to light, or you might experience breakthrough moments of self-understanding that seem to arrive from nowhere. This placement can feel unsettling, but ultimately liberates you from outdated psychological patterns. Neptune continues its long sojourn through Aries in your 10th house of career and public reputation. This creates a somewhat foggy but inspired approach to your professional life. You may be dreaming bigger about your career path or feeling drawn to work that has spiritual or artistic dimensions. There's potential confusion about your direction, but also tremendous creative potential if you can harness this ethereal energy. Pluto in Aquarius transforms your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, and psychological depths. This powerful placement indicates profound changes occurring in how you approach vulnerability, intimacy, and power dynamics in close relationships. Financial matters involving others' taxes, inheritances, loans may also undergo significant restructuring during this time. The North Node's position suggests your evolutionary path forward lies in embracing collaborative efforts rather than going it alone. There's karmic growth available through joining forces with others who share your vision and values. With this planetary alignment, Cáncer, you're experiencing a powerful day for internal work that later translates to external changes. The emphasis on your 12th house, with Sun and Uranus in Gemini, combined with Venus in your sign, creates a beautiful balance between inner awareness and outer expression. The most productive approach today involves honoring your intuitive insights while allowing yourself to shine authentically in your interactions with others. The cosmos is creating a fascinating communication landscape for Cáncer on June 7, 2025. With Mercury forming a trine to Neptune in your 9th house of higher learning and philosophy, your intuitive communication abilities are heightened significantly. Words seem to flow from a deeper place within you today, carrying emotional resonance that others find magnetic and compelling. This is not just about what you say, but how you're able to convey the unspoken emotional undertones behind your message. The moon, your ruling celestial body, will be transiting through Virgo in your 3rd house of communication and short-distance travel, creating an interesting dynamic. While Cáncer typically communicates from an emotional center, this Virgo moon adds precision and analytical clarity to your expression. You may find yourself being more detail-oriented and methodical in conversations, carefully choosing words that convey exactly what you mean rather than speaking purely from emotional impulse. Venus in Cáncer is forming a supportive aspect to Jupiter today, enhancing your natural charm and diplomacy. This beautiful configuration suggests that your words carry a healing quality, especially when directed toward family members or close friends who may be experiencing difficulties. There's a nurturing element to your communication style that others will find particularly comforting and authentic. However, Mars in Gemini creates some tension as it squares Pluto in your 7th house of relationships. This suggests potential power struggles in important conversations, particularly with partners or close collaborators. Be mindful of passive-aggressive undertones in discussions, and watch for a tendency to retreat into your protective shell rather than addressing issues directly. Cancer's natural inclination to avoid confrontation could be problematic today if important matters need resolution. Your written expression is particularly powerful under today's influences. If you journal, write creatively, or communicate professionally through writing, expect unusual clarity and emotional depth. Neptune's influence brings a poetic quality to your words, while the Virgo moon helps with structure and precision. This is an excellent day for writing important emails, letters, or creative pieces that require both emotional authenticity and clear articulation. Digital communication receives a boost from Uranus in your 11th house, forming a sextile to Mercury. Social media posts, text messages, and online communications may reach wider audiences than expected or generate more meaningful responses. Your ability to convey complex emotional concepts in digital formats is enhanced, allowing you to bridge distances with authentic expression. Listening becomes a superpower for you today. With Neptune's intuitive energy activated, you're able to hear what's not being said as clearly as what is vocalized. This makes you an exceptionally empathetic conversation partner, though be cautious of absorbing others' emotional states too readily. Create boundaries that allow you to remain present without becoming overwhelmed by the emotional undercurrents in important discussions. Professional communication benefits from Saturn's position in your 10th house of career, adding weight and authority to your words in workplace settings. Colleagues and superiors are more likely to respect your input, especially when you speak from a place of experience rather than theoretical knowledge. Cancer's natural tendency toward caution serves you well in professional contexts today. You're unlikely to overcommit or make promises you can't keep. Family conversations take on special significance, with the sun illuminating your 4th house of home and roots. Discussions about heritage, tradition, or family matters flow naturally and may reveal insights that have been hidden. This is an excellent day to have meaningful conversations with parents or older relatives, as emotional barriers seem thinner and more permeable. Your natural Cancer gift for storytelling is amplified today. You may find yourself weaving personal narratives that captivate listeners, especially when sharing experiences that highlight vulnerability or emotional growth. These stories carry teaching power beyond what you might expect, potentially helping others process their own emotional journeys. Be mindful of a tendency toward rumination with Mercury and Neptune in aspect. While this configuration enhances intuitive communication, it can also lead to overthinking conversations, especially those with emotional significance. Don't spend too much time analyzing what others meant. When in doubt, ask for clarification rather than assuming the worst. Group settings may present some challenges today. With the moon in your 3rd house squaring Jupiter in your 6th house, you might feel torn between expressing your personal truth and maintaining group harmony. Finding the balance between authentic self-expression and diplomatic consideration of others' feelings will be your communication challenge for the day. Creative expression channels open widely under these influences. Artistic Cancers may find this an exceptionally productive day for communicating through their chosen medium, whether visual arts, music, or performance. The emotional depth you naturally access as a Cancer finds ready outlets when combined with technical skill and disciplined practice. For Cancers in teaching or mentoring roles, your words carry exceptional impact today. The combination of emotional intelligence and analytical precision helps you break down complex concepts in ways that resonate with different learning styles. Student-teacher interactions flow with unusual ease and mutual understanding. Trust your communication instincts today, Cancer. The stars are aligned to support your natural gifts of emotional intelligence and intuitive understanding, while simultaneously providing the structure and clarity needed to express these gifts effectively. This rare combination makes June 7th, 2025, a day when your words can heal, inspire, and transform both yourself and those fortunate enough to be in conversation with you. Cancer, on June 7th, 2025, Your financial landscape is illuminated by a potent Venus-Jupiter trine, creating exceptional potential for monetary growth. With the moon, your ruling celestial body, moving through your eighth house of shared resources, you're naturally attuned to collaborative financial opportunities today. This is not merely about immediate gains. It's about establishing foundations for long-term prosperity. The stars suggest unexpected income may arrive through previously established connections or family resources. A lunar aspect to Neptune enhances your financial intuition, making this an excellent day to revisit investment strategies or consider property matters. Pay particular attention to passive income streams that align with your nurturing nature. Water-related businesses, food industries, or domestic services could prove especially lucrative today. Mercury's position in your communications sector enables you to articulate financial needs clearly, particularly when negotiating terms or discussing shared expenses with loved ones. Today's cosmic configuration suggests revisiting a financial matter that was put on hold around 3 months ago. There's renewed potential there now. Your natural caution with money serves you well, but Jupiter's expansive energy encourages calculated risks, particularly in areas where you've previously succeeded. A financial offer may arrive unexpectedly around mid-afternoon. While it requires quick decision-making, your intuition about its value will be remarkably accurate. The placement of Saturn in your career house suggests that financial opportunities are closely tied to professional advancement or reputation. Consider how your emotional intelligence can be monetized in your current role. For Cancers involved in healthcare, nutrition, or emotional support professions, additional revenue streams may emerge today. Your financial security is deeply connected to emotional well-being, and today's planetary alignments support decisions that honor both. Family financial discussions will progress smoothly today, with older relatives potentially offering valuable counsel or resources. For Cancer entrepreneurs, this is an auspicious day to secure funding or explore expansion. Real estate transactions are particularly favored, with property values aligning with your longer-term security needs. The day's cosmic energy supports refinancing, restructuring loans, or consolidating debt under more favorable terms. Trust that moves made today establish important financial foundations for the next 6-month cycle. Your natural ability to nurture extends to money. Resources placed under your care tend to grow steadily rather than dramatically. Embrace this signature Cancer approach to wealth building today. For Cancer on June 7, 2025, the stars align to create several distinctly fortunate areas in your life. The moon, your ruling celestial body, moves into harmonious Taurus, creating a powerful trine with both Neptune in Pisces and Pluto in Aquarius. This rare triple water-influenced configuration opens extraordinary channels of intuition and emotional abundance for you. Your home and family sphere receives particular blessing today as Venus forms a favorable aspect to your domestic fourth house. This is an excellent day for home improvements, family gatherings, or simply enjoying the comfort of your personal sanctuary. The energy supports healing any lingering tensions in your living situation and brings a sense of peace to your private world. Financial matters show remarkable promise, particularly regarding passive income, investments, or resources shared with others. Jupiter's position suggests unexpected financial support or opportunity might arrive through family connections or property matters. Pay attention to conversations about money. Wisdom comes through dialogue today. Your creative expression flows effortlessly under today's celestial pattern. If you've been experiencing any creative blocks, you'll find they dissolve as Mercury forms a supportive sextile to Neptune, enhancing your imaginative capabilities and ability to express deep emotional truths through whatever medium you prefer. Health and well-being matters benefit from Saturn's stabilizing energy. Your physical vitality receives cosmic support, particularly water-based therapies or activities that combine emotional and physical healing. Your body's natural rhythms align with cosmic timing today, making it easier to establish healthy patterns. Professional relationships prove especially fortunate. People in positions of authority, or those who can support your career goals, are unusually receptive to your ideas. Mars in your 10th house of career amplifies your ambition while softening your approach, allowing you to assert yourself without creating resistance. Your intuitive gifts are heightened considerably. Dreams, sudden insights, and gut feelings prove remarkably accurate. This is an excellent day to trust your instincts about people and situations. Your subconscious is processing information at an accelerated rate and delivering profound wisdom. Educational pursuits and knowledge expansion receive cosmic support. If you've been considering taking a course, researching a topic of personal interest, or exploring spiritual teachings, today's energy provides both motivation and enhanced comprehension. New information connects easily with your existing knowledge. Water-related activities carry special blessing. Whether it's spending time near the ocean, enjoying a relaxing bath ritual, or even working with water in creative ways like watercolor painting or swimming, these activities align perfectly with the day's energy pattern and bring emotional renewal. Travel opportunities, particularly those involving water crossings or visiting places with emotional significance from your past, are favored. Even short trips to nearby bodies of water can prove remarkably rejuvenating and offer surprising opportunities for emotional insight. Emotional healing work accelerates under today's influences. Past wounds that have resisted healing may suddenly reveal their purpose or lesson, allowing you to integrate these experiences into your personal narrative in ways that empower rather than diminish you. In relationships, your natural Cáncer empathy and nurturing qualities are recognized and deeply appreciated. Partners and close friends are more receptive to your emotional support, and these exchanges strengthen bonds in meaningful ways. Your ability to create emotional safety for others becomes your superpower today. Your heightened sensitivity serves as a gift rather than a vulnerability today. You'll notice subtle energetic shifts that others miss, allowing you to navigate social situations with remarkable grace and timing. This is particularly valuable in group settings where unspoken emotional currents influence outcomes. The fortunate energy of this day extends especially to matters involving water, emotional healing, home and family, creative expression, and intuitive development. Capitalize on these areas to experience the full benefit of today's unique celestial support system, designed specifically to enhance Cáncer's natural gifts and address your deepest needs for security and meaningful connection. The moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Venus on June 7th, creating an exceptionally favorable atmosphere for your social world. This planetary alignment opens channels of genuine connection that you haven't experienced in several weeks. Your natural empathetic ability